Alright man, let's have a little chat. Pull up a chair. You ever been in a conversation with a woman and you get this vibe? It's like a low hum of electricity in the air. You can't quite put your finger on it, but something feels different. You walk away thinking, was she into me? Or am I just completely delusional? I'm here to tell you that you're not delusional. Well, maybe you are about some things, like thinking you can pull off that fedora, but not about this. Women speak a language that goes way beyond words. It's a silent, secret broadcast of desire, and most guys are walking around with their receivers turned off. They think they're being subtle, sending these little signals out into the universe, confident that you, in your blissful ignorance, will never decode them. But I'm your big brother in this game, and I'm about to hand you the universal remote to her nonverbal world. We're not just talking about a simple smile or a hair flip. We're diving deep into the subconscious, into the signals she can't help but send when attraction takes over the controls. So pay attention, because after this you're going to see the world in a whole new way. You're going to notice the clues that have been flying right past your head this whole time. Let's start with something you've probably experienced, but dismissed 100 times. It's the art of the so-called accidental touch. Picture this. You're at a bar, a coffee shop, wherever. You're telling a story, and as you hit the punchline, she laughs and lightly touches your forearm. Or maybe you're walking side by side, and her hand brushes against yours for just a second too long. It feels like nothing, right? An accident. A simple social gesture. Wrong. Think of personal space as a country with heavily guarded borders. Most people respect those borders. A woman who is genuinely attracted to you, however, becomes a very sneaky diplomat. She's looking for any excuse to get a visa to cross into your territory. That light touch on the arm? It's her testing the waters. It's a reconnaissance mission. She's not just touching your arm, she's feeling your response. Do you pull away? Do you tense up? Or do you lean into it, even subconsciously? A platonic touch is quick, functional, and pressureless. But a lustful touch has a different quality. It has a little bit of heat to it, a little bit of weight. It lingers for a millisecond, longer than necessary. It's a full sentence disguised as a single word. She's saying, I want to be closer to you, and this is my first move to see if you want that too. Don't just brush it off. Acknowledge it. It's the first breadcrumb she's dropping for you. Now, once she's established that she can enter your airspace without setting off alarms, you need to pay attention to her eyes. I know. Look for eye contact. Groundbreaking stuff, right? But we're going way past that kindergarten level advice. I'm not talking about her just looking at you. I'm talking about the quality of the gaze. A friendly glance is like a quick handshake for the eyes. It's polite, it connects, and then it moves on. A lustful gaze is like a slow dance. It holds on, dips, and sways. It's when she looks at you, you look back, and instead of immediately darting away in awkwardness, she holds it for a beat. A little, almost imperceptible smile might play on her lips. That's her inviting you in. But here's the master level technique you need to watch for. It's called the triangle gaze. Her eyes will move from one of your eyes, down to your mouth, and then back up to your other eye, forming a triangle. This isn't a conscious strategy. It's pure, instinctual broadcasting. When someone is talking to a friend, their eyes stay in the upper part of the face, between the eyes and forehead. But when attraction enters the equation, the focus drops. Her brain is so captivated by you that it's subconsciously mapping out the territory of your face, and her final destination is your lips. It's her mind fantasizing about kissing you, and her eyes are the traitors that give it all away. If you see that triangle, my friend, you are not in the friend zone. You are in the end zone, and the ball is on the 1-yard line. From the eyes, let's pan out and look at the bigger picture. Her entire body. A woman's posture can tell you everything you need to know about her interest level. Think of her body as a house. When she's not interested, or feels defensive, the house is locked down. The windows are shuttered. The doors are bolted. Her arms are crossed, her legs might be crossed, her shoulders are hunched forward, and she might be angling her body away from you. She's creating a physical barrier. But when she's feeling that pull of desire, that house throws its doors and windows wide open. She will literally orient her body towards you. Her feet, her hips, her shoulders. They will all be pointing in your direction, even if her head is turned to talk to someone else. This is called fronting, and it's a powerful subconscious signal that you are the center of her attention. She'll uncross her arms, exposing her torso. This is a vulnerable position, and we only take it around people we trust and are attracted to. It's a primal signal that says, I am open to you. I am not a threat, and I don't see you as one. It's an invitation. She's giving you a clear, unobstructed path. While other guys are trying to decipher her words, you can get the real answer just by looking at the direction her feet are pointing. It's that simple and that powerful. Now we're getting into the really subtle stuff, the little tells that she thinks are completely invisible. These are the preening or grooming gestures. On a primal level, when we're attracted to someone, we want to look our best for them. It's an instinct baked into our DNA. For a woman, this manifests in a series of small, almost twitch-like movements. You'll see her subconsciously smooth down her dress or pick a piece of imaginary lint off her shoulder. The most common one, of course, is playing with her hair. She might twirl a strand around her finger, or toss it over her shoulder, or sweep it away from her neck. Pay close attention to that last one. Exposing the neck is a huge signal of vulnerability and interest. The neck is a sensitive, vital area, and showing it off is a subconscious way of saying, I trust you, and I am comfortable with you. She might also subtly touch her neck or her collarbone. It's a self-soothing gesture, sure, but in the context of attraction, it's also a way of drawing your eyes to these delicate, sensual areas. Think of it like a peacock showing off its feathers. She's not just fixing her hair, she's putting on a private, subconscious performance, and you are the entire audience. She's polishing the merchandise because she's hoping you're interested in buying. Just as she adjusts her appearance, she'll also adjust her voice. Have you ever noticed how your own voice changes depending on who you're talking to? You don't speak to your boss the same way you speak to your best friend or your dog. When a woman is attracted to you, her voice will often undergo a subtle but distinct shift. Typically, it will become slightly higher in pitch and a little softer, more melodic. It's a subconscious attempt to sound more feminine and less threatening. It can also become a little breathier, almost like she's speaking in a slight whisper. This has a dual effect. It gives her voice a more sensual, intimate quality, and it also forces you to lean in closer to hear her, physically breaking down the barrier between you. It's an auditory lure. She's creating a private bubble of sound just for the two of you. So tune out the background noise and really listen. Is her voice for you different from her voice for the bartender or her friends? If you notice that shift, that slight softening and increase in pitch, she's not just making conversation. She's making music, and she's hoping you want to dance. This next clue is fascinating because it's something we all do, but we're almost never aware of it. It's called mirroring, or the unconscious echo. When we feel a strong sense of rapport and connection with someone, we subconsciously begin to mimic their body language. If you lean forward on your elbows, a few moments later, she'll do the same. If you take a sip of your drink, you'll notice her hand reaching for her glass shortly after. If you cross your legs, look down, and you might just find she's crossed hers in the same way. This isn't her mocking you, it's her brain's way of saying, hey, I'm like you. We're on the same wavelength. We get each other. It's the ultimate non-verbal form of empathy and validation. It creates a feedback loop of connection. The more you're in sync, the more you mirror each other, and the more you mirror each other, the more in sync you feel. It's a powerful, silent dance of synchronicity. So test it out. Subtly change your position. Touch your face. If she follows suit within a few seconds, it's one of the most reliable signs that she's not just listening to you. She's connecting with you on a much deeper, more primal level. Finally, we arrive at the most overtly sensual and often overlooked clue. The lips. The mouth is a focal point of desire, for obvious reasons. When a woman is feeling a strong sense of lust, she will subconsciously do things to draw your attention to her lips. It's like putting a giant, flashing neon sign on them that says, "Kiss me." You might notice her lightly bite her lower lip, especially after you've said something charming or funny. She might slowly lick her lips, under the guise of them being dry. Or her lips might just be slightly parted, almost as if in anticipation. These aren't just random tics. Biting or licking the lips increases blood flow, making them appear fuller, redder, and more inviting. It's a biological trick as old as time. It's her subconscious mind preparing her lips for a kiss. She's drawing your eyes exactly where she wants them to be. She's painting a target. So when you're talking, let your eyes briefly, and I mean briefly, drop to her mouth. If you catch her doing any of these things, and her gaze follows yours back to her own lips, it's game over. That's a green light in every language on the planet. So there you have it. 7 chapters from the secret playbook of female body language. From the accidental touch that's anything but, to the triangle gaze that maps your face, the open posture that invites you in, the preening that says, "Look at me," the voice shift that creates intimacy, the mirroring that builds connection, and the lip service that screams desire. These aren't tricks or games. This is the honest, unfiltered language of attraction. It's the truth her body tells, even when her words are being shy or polite. Your job isn't to be a creep and stare. It's to be aware, to listen with your eyes, to understand the conversation that's happening just beneath the surface. Once you learn to see these signals, you'll never unsee them. You'll walk through the world with a new level of confidence. Not because you have a magic formula, but because you finally understand the language everyone is speaking. You've got the decoder ring. Now go out there and use it.